Today's video is sponsored by Squarespace. Okay, so welcome to what has got to be, I would imagine, one of the most remote phone boxes in Wales, or what used to be a phone box. Right now I'm just on this 20-mile section of single track road that basically cuts right through the middle of the country. I'm just making my way up to the north to go and do some work again on my project, Slate City, which has been a really long time since I've been up there, so I'm looking forward to it. But I thought what I'd do is just like make a day of the journey. I left super early at 5 a.m. This morning, and with plans to just kind of shoot along the way a bunch of spots that I've stopped at in the past, and also some new ones that I've researched. And the first spot is actually about 45 minutes up the road, this cool old garage with these old pumps. But yeah, came across this and figured I had to stop. Good place to kick off the video, and I think I actually might set up and make an image because it is a pretty cool scene, even though the weather is, yeah, not the greatest. But anyways, we'll start here and then we'll get on the road and get to the original first spot. So, brought a few cameras on this trip, but primarily 4x5. So tomorrow for Slate City, I'm going to shoot all 4x5, but I also brought along this old Hasselblad CCD digital that I've had for a while and just have not had much time to shoot with. But yeah, tomorrow 4x5, but on these kind of road trip days, I found that I really just, it's a nice change to, you know, not really worry too much about like any specific shooting styles or images or projects. Just basically it's a way to like grab a bunch of cameras and go and have some fun. And that's what I'm gonna do today. But I'm gonna shoot this scene here on 4x5, might grab the Hasselblad after that, but just one sheet, because I really do wanna get to this original first spot. So set up here and then get moving. So this is my frame right here. Kind of a fun scene. I like the power lines and the power pole, and I like how the road kind of sweeps through the image. So yeah, we'll see what it's like. It'd actually be pretty nice in color, to be honest. Happy with that. Pretty simple metering today. The light is very even and very soft. So I'm gonna go, actually stop down quite a bit. I'm gonna go F29 and 5 seconds. Or in this case, 4 seconds. First shot of the trip. Okay, so just got to location number 2. It's this old garage in this very rural area, this village here. These original pumps, original signage inside, like you just don't see stuff like this anymore. So I actually passed by this on the last trip when I was up in the area and I wanted to come back and shoot it. So I'm gonna make an image of the pumps on 4x5 and I'll see if there's anything else. The only bummer is it's literally like I'm gonna be set up on the road with the 4x5 camera, and it's not the busiest area, but there's still cars passing by, so it's gonna be a bit awkward. So I'll try and be quick here. Literally never see pumps like this anymore in the original condition. It's really cool. All right, let's start with a quick shot with the Hasselblad here. All right, set up a 4x5 quickly. right, no idea where we're going, but we're going. See what we find. Okay, so just got to my next location. This is a place that I wanted to revisit. Again, on my last trip I stopped here, but didn't have a ton of time. It was really sunny too, and I was shooting color film. It just didn't work, but it's this old lead mining community. The remains of the lead miner over there, which is kind of interesting, but what's most fascinating is this right here. So there's the kind of foundation from the old church here, but there's also the graveyard with the tombstones and kind of the grass growing over them. One really old one back there. And I want to come back and make an image here, shooting black and white. So I'll get set up. The rain is still sticking around today, so it's made for a wet one. But yeah, we'll see what we can do. Everything's really overgrown here, but it's so fascinating. Just, you know, the trees have taken over, the grass has, so it's almost hard to kind of see where like the perimeter of this is. There's tombstones kind of tucked away in the woods and in trees. Okay, this is really crazy. These are basically like in the forest. Wow, wild, what a scene. I can't even see a date on that, 1898 it looks like. Wow. This right here to me is the most fascinating one. This is where I shot from last time, just setting up here. So I think I'm gonna do this again. Probably shoot on the 105 with the 4x5, and I think with black and white this could work really nice. Some of the moody sky sticks around. The light is actually great right now. The sun's coming out a bit and hitting the landscape. The sky's still nice and dark. But I don't think that's gonna last, unfortunately. Okay, the light's too good. So I feel pretty good about the focus. And we're just gonna go for it for this one. And I'm gonna actually shoot one with the sun right now. Coming. Go with that. Okay, so I got one more here that I just set up for back in the trees on the 105. And this one's, yeah, I think I like this a lot. I'm not sure which composition I like better. The one out there or in here, but this scene is, yeah, super fascinating. I love how you have the branches that kind of curve over, and obviously all of this is overgrown, and it just, you know, fascinates me, these places. You have these communities that are built up obviously over time and are booming at one point, and then, you know, industry leaves or whatever, and everything slowly gets taken back over. To think there used to be a church here and this looked completely different. It's something else. So yeah, I'm gonna shoot this one and then I think get on the road. So for this one, still shooting FP4, I'm gonna go f16, which is obviously gonna be plenty. I'm just kind of focused on the foreground here, not so much the back. I'll spot meter this grass here, and we're getting like half a second, which is probably fine. That's a nice thing about this is the Sekonic L558R. It's incident and spot, and you know, for people like me who are so indecisive, it's nice because I'll always use a spot meter, and even though I'm confident with my ability, it's nice to be able to switch over to incident and take a kind of a different style of reading, and usually when they match up you can feel pretty good about it. But I think for this one, yeah, spot metering the grass, again, pretty straightforward lighting in here, but we'll go half a second f16. Okay, that's it for this place. I'm completely soaked, feet and legs. And a couple more spots. Gonna go potentially visit someone I met on one of my last trips, give him some prints, go see if he's home. So back to the video in a second, just have to quickly talk about the sponsor today, which is Squarespace. So I've been using Squarespace for a number of years now, and what I love is how easy it is to just build a clean, professional looking website for your photography. And you can do this either using one of their pre-made templates, or you can use something like their blueprint builder, which allows you to build your site from scratch, but gives you really helpful tools like pre-made page layouts and different font and color pairings. And for me, someone who has very limited web design and building skills, I love how easy it is for my website to grow with me, especially as I have new ideas. So as an example, one of the sections I added recently is for experimental projects and things in the works. And what I'll do is just add a new page with a gallery whenever I've started work on something new, and it's as simple as just clicking and dragging the images onto the screen to upload them, and then I can click and drag to play with reordering, to see different sequencing and pairing options. So I love doing this as a way to kind of see the work develop and come to life as you make it. So check out squarespace.com today, sign up for a free trial, test it out, and when you're ready to launch, you can use my link below to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. Okay, back to the video. Okay, just got to my next spot. So if you watch my road trip video from a few months back, I stopped at this really cool spot. This guy who had these old pumps out front of his house here in Wales. His name was Steve. They call him Shoeless Steve. So I shot a picture of the pumps and one of him as well. So I made some prints for him. We'll go see if he's home. Steve! How you doing?
You all right?
Do you remember me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've done the filming.
Yeah. Did you ever watch the video?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Good. Yeah.
Can I film? I was going to bring you some prints. Can I film this?
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
There's two in there. I don't know if you want to look at them under here.
Yeah.
So there's one of you.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
And then there's one more in there just of your pumps, that was my favorite.
Oh yeah, it's good. Yeah. And the light as well.
Yeah, the light actually showed up, which was great.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even notice all this stuff last time.
Oh, didn't you?
No.
Oh, I offload these off the internet. A BSA 3-wheeler.
I was just there.
Oh, was you?
Yeah, the other week. That's in South Wales.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a place called Pederston Super ELY LA? Pederston Super LA? I can't pronounce names, but
Pederston.
yeah, South Wales, right near Cardiff.
Oh, right.
That's so funny. I was literally just out there.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and I photographed the owner there and his pumps.
Yeah.
And it's still there. It actually looks identical minus the car.
Yeah. Let's try and.
Yeah, I'll show you. That's so funny. So I was just there.
How do you spell it?
So it's P-E-T-E-R, like Peter, but then S-T-O-N, I think, Pederston, and then super, and then E-L-Y.
Super.
Yeah, so Pederston -super -E-L-Y. Yeah, and honestly, the garage and the pumps and everything looks identical.
Oh, I must visit that.
Yeah, that's funny. I can't believe that's there. That's too funny.
Brilliant.
Cool. Yeah, I wanted to come back and use this one.
Oh, yeah.
You want to take a look?
Yeah.
Okay. You got to go right under to be able to see it.
Oh, right. Oh, blimey.
And it's upside down, but
Yeah.
because there's no mirror.
Is that plate film or is it
Sheet film.
sheet film?
Yeah, so it's 4x5 sheets.
Blimey. That's good.
Yeah, it's, you know what though? There's nothing like it.
That's brilliant, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just looking through this to compose and everything is so unique. Yeah.
The And with the sheet film, is it in a roll or is it come on
With the sheet film?
yeah.
With 4x5 and 8x10, it's literally just a box of sheets. Like it's like you'll have 25 sheets in the box.
Oh, right.
So you got to go into a dark bag and load up film holders. So basically what I do is I have about 1, 2, 6 right now.
Yeah.
And then what you do is 1 sheet per side.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so you take one, shoot it, and then you have one more on the other side. But you basically just, like this right here is a dark slide.
Oh, right.
So when you load the film into the camera,
Yeah.
you pull the dark slide out,
Oh, right.
shoot it, and then when you put it back in, you can take it out and
Oh, right.
handle it. Yeah, but that's I mean, you think of the size of a 35 millimeter
Yeah.
piece of film, you know, that is the size of the
Yeah,
film.
yeah.
So,
Because some of them sheets, you just had one exposure on each.
that's it. Yeah. So, like today for my trip, I loaded up 12. So I have 12 shots. But it's nice because it makes you kind of be cautious, which is a good thing and
That's right, yeah.
potentially a bad thing at times. You can overthink it. All right. Good to go. Challenge today is keeping the lens
Yeah. That's the problem.
the lens right. Yeah. That's it. Okay, so I'm going to do one more frame here. Got it all lined up, getting very wet, but so cool. Steve's place here is so much going on visually. Can shoot a lot here. Okay, so bit of a chaotic day. It was good to see Steve again though. I shot 2 sheets of film there, a couple images with the Hasselblad. Time to get on the road though. There's one more spot that I want to get to end the day. I'm going to take a bit of a detour to get there and we'll see what it's like. And try and finish up there these last 2 sheets. It's been a busy one, I'm feeling it. Things are getting a bit sloppy. At Steve's there, I actually pulled a dark slide halfway out of one of the exposed holders when it was still in the bag, but I was talking and trying to set things up. So yeah, starting to fade a bit, but it's been good. See if we can finish it off with a couple more. So this was the last place that I was going to end my day, but unfortunately it has gotten very dark since it's overcast, and there's also way more stuff around than the last time I was here. So the frame I was hoping to shoot just is not going to work. So you know what? I'm here. I'm gonna set up the 4x5. See if I can get one shot quick before this light leaves. Okay, framed up here. Gonna shoot 1 FP4, 1 HP5. Pretty simple frame, but I do like it. I love the car in there with the all the like weeds growing on the inside of the glass. All right, so day 2, didn't do much of a close last night to the trip just because the last location was a bit of a bust. And I wanted to film something and wrap this up proper. Change in my trip anyways. I was gonna go and do some quarry work, some stuff with Slate City today, but the weather isn't the best, so I'm extending my road trip. I might film a bunch of it, but at the very least, I'm gonna film this. First shot this morning. Pretty incredible area here in this pass in Snowdonia. Fog and mist, and yeah, this river here, all the mist rolling through the hills. It's a pretty cool scene. So I have the river here, so I'm gonna meter at F32, shooting FP4 again, and I'm gonna go half a second on the 105, get some movement in this river, and I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot this right now before I get too wet, because this fog is hanging around and it looks really good. First shot of the day. Okay, I got another one here. The weather is so amazing right now. I mean, it's wet, but so much mist rolling through, and I'm just scrambling. My car is way back there. I got up here. I don't have my loop. I don't have my dark cloth, so I just threw my jacket over to focus, and it looks like we're good, as best as we can be. I'm gonna shoot the scene right now because there's this mist rolling through, this waterfall with the hills. It's incredible. This was very much not a planned area to shoot this morning, but it's working out. At least I think it's working out.
So this ended up being the last image that I made for this video, and it was actually probably one of my favorites as well. And I just wanted to jump back here in the office to close things out. I didn't really know what was going to materialize in the rest of the day, and I actually ended up going out to a local quarry, Denora Quarry, which I wanted to revisit, and had such a big day there that I made that its own kind of separate video, which has probably already gone live on the channel, but I figured this was a good place to end it. And overall, just a good trip, and a reminder to me about the importance of like balancing approaches. So having these like specific shoot days where I go to work on a project with like a bit of an idea in place and a plan in place, but balancing that out with also these shoot days or trips which are purely just for fun, like this road trip. And I think what happens a lot of the times on these like discovery days or discovery trips is you end up like making an image or two which sparks something and can often lead to a bigger idea. So anyways, this was a fun one, but ton of miles, obviously filming, shooting 4x5, and a little bit of a crazy day and a half. Not something I can do all the time, but it was fun to get out on the road, revisit some old spots, go and visit Steve, and yeah, definitely happy with a few of the images I made for this. So yeah, anyways, hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching, and that's it for this one, and I'll see you pretty soon.